I have been struggling, and it's embarrassingly, like for decades, with what I had been told was sciatica. And I tried about everything. I did injections, I did decompression, I did massage, and just nothing was permanently working. It would help for a little while, and then as soon as the treatments were over, I was back, back in pain. And honestly, it just became a part of me. I didn't even, my brain knew I was in pain all the time, but it just became a background thing to me. So I wasn't even really noticing it. I was just kind of living with it. What my husband had noticed, and I didn't even notice, that I was just like not myself. I was down and kind of just more subdued than normal. Not smiling as much. My kids noticed that. My friends noticed that. I didn't, but that was affecting them because they were worried about me, right? Because I wasn't acting like my normal chipper self. So I had enough. One day it came back after some injections with an ortho doctor, and I just thought, I can't take this anymore. And I actually saw the commercial for this place, and I just decided to give it a shot, because I really, like I said, it's been over 20 years that it's been on and off that I've been suffering with it. So I'm AnnMarie Ferry. I'm from Naples, Florida. I'm a former educator and curriculum developer, but now I'm a full-time retired granny nanny. I really like to exercise. That's my passion. My husband and I like to travel to places like out west, Utah, in Arizona, and do hiking, and I was just really not finding that pleasurable at the time. Pain was really limiting my ability to be able to do those things. Like a constant kind of throbbing that was always there, but when it really hit me, if I was moving, I could handle it. But the minute I would try to sit down or go to bed especially and relax, it was that shooting down my whole leg pain. I was having numbness in my feet. And when I was going to my boot camp workouts, I wasn't trusting my own body. So what happened is I was favoring my other side, and my knee started to blow up. And so then I had to get knee injections. So I just kind of thought something's off, but I just became really fearful to do the things that I wanted to do, and I didn't even trust my own body. I didn't realize probably how bad it was, but because it just became like background noise to me, but it definitely stopped me from doing things I wanted to do, or scared me away from trying things that I wanted to do. So it wasn't where I wanted it to be, only because I felt limited. And then physically, when you feel limited, then mentally you start to feel limited. And I don't know, it just made me feel not as confident and strong and as I wanted to feel, or that I always had felt. I've seen a few ortho doctors, a few chiropractors, and it all boils down to they were talking about some bulging discs in my lumbar spine. A few just said, you have sciatica, and gave me some pain pills and muscle relaxers. So it was just this nondescript thing, right? And it was, the solution was always either we have to go in and do surgery, we have to do injections, or you have to come in this place every week for the rest of your life kind of deal. And I don't know, that just didn't sit well with me. I feel like it was just managing the symptoms and not really getting to the root of it. So I feel like I didn't get a great diagnosis. I begged people to look into it, but it always just came back to, well, you just have some lumbar spine issues, and that's going to cause sciatica. So that was about it. We both really felt instantly very comfortable with Dr. Drager. We both trusted him, so I knew I was in good hands. That partnership made a big difference too, but I totally love the care I get here. As a whole care team, it's been a really nice experience, because I don't feel like I'm just another customer to make some money. I feel like I'm really valued here as a person, which is important. I didn't want to do pain medications because the risk of addiction and the lack of functionality when you're on those things really just bothered me. And I don't like pain medication because it it doesn't get rid of the pain. It doesn't treat the problem, right? All it does is like make you think that you're not in pain, but your body's really still like, I'm in pain. There's still a problem. And I could not function. So I loved that everything I did here was minus any drugs. And I found that I didn't even really have to take like Tylenol or Advil or anything. I just kind of went with like, let me go in for the treatments. I mean, in that laser, like I felt it working. It goes really deep, right? So I liked that I could tell a difference. It took a while. I'm gonna be honest, this was not like a quick fix, but in my experience, I learned that quick fixes aren't really fixes. They're just Band-Aids. So I was happy that that as I stuck with it, I was seeing better and better results. And when I did have a setback, it wasn't a permanent setback. I came in, he did an adjustment, he did like a stronger shock wave, put me under a stronger laser, and the results were quick. I always felt more relaxed when I left, but I really think it did help reset those nerve receptors, those pain receptors. But one good thing is it's been, I'm on the like maintenance portion of the journey now, and I've only had, in the past 4 weeks, I've only had 2 what I would consider pain days. Like I said to my husband the other day, I'm like, it's weird not being in pain all the time. I guess it just has like changed my whole outlook, and it was something that I didn't even realize. Like I have to get used to not being in pain all the time. You need to get in here, even if you've got to cut out some other things, make it a priority, to like a time priority and a financial priority, because you'll see results, and Dr. Drager's a great partner with you. I've passed out the number a few times because I really do believe in it. I don't give recommendations to people very often, probably because I haven't had like stellar experiences with anything else, but I would just tell anybody I know, like, get into Dr. Drager and start the treatment, because it is so personalized and it works.